Hey y'all, it's your girl Mecca Is, and I'm back with another Insecure recap for season 4, episode 3. The tea is getting hot. It's getting hot in here. So let's talk about this episode. I really think that it makes us question a lot of things that we think we already know about the dynamic. Does Lawrence miss Issa? Are they gonna get back together? Is Molly always the one in the wrong? Is Condola bitter? Well, we'll find out during this recap, okay? And an episode without sex scenes, oh my gosh, let's clap it up. Let's clap it. Because, I'm sorry, y'all, I don't be caring for the sex scenes. I really don't. I want to see the intimacy and the chemistry between the characters and their dialogue and their body language, not with exactly a sex scene. So I'm just happy this episode had 0 sex scenes. It was super family oriented, it was super fire. I love this episode. So, first things first, what broke my heart was when the episode started and Lawrence was in bed with Condola. And I get it, like I know he dated Tasha or whatever, but you didn't really see them wake up in the morning to each other and love each other like how him and Issa did. So when he woke up, when I saw him waking up to canola oil, I was like, this is getting too real. It's starting to look like a relationship because that's how him and Issa used to be in season 1. So that was emotionally tested. Then Lawrence ran into Issa at Canola Oil's little spot she showed Issa, and they had a little moment, y'all. They had a little moment. They was cracking jokes, like running off each other, just keeping jokes flowing until Canola Oil showed up and thought someone really died when it was just a part of the joke and kind of like killed the moment. And then Issa ran out of there and she took her food to go. But like, they had a moment, y'all. They had a moment. They're getting to a place where they can like communicate with each other and joke with each other and talk to each other without throwing their past relationship and what the other one did to who in each other's faces. Like they can just literally laugh, joke, and enjoy each other's company. I think that's so bomb. It's so bomb. It's so bomb. So to me, it somewhat gives me hope that they're gonna get back together eventually. Little things like that. But I understand. It's weird, like a part of me wants them back together, then another part of me is like, do they need to be back together? Are they gonna actually compliment each other this time, or just like a going back to something that feels safe? Or is it destiny? We will see. You have to watch the rest of season 4 first. Yeah, because Canola Oil was definitely being awkward. Like Sting didn't know what she was getting into when she found out that that was Issa's ex. Look, okay, you know what's up. So anyways, so, while Issa and Molly are shopping at the grocery store for Thanksgiving, they're having a regular conversation and Molly was asking Issa, was she going to come over to get some pie like she does every year for Thanksgiving? Because apparently Molly's mom and Molly's family and her mom, they when they make the pies, they make a specific type of pie crust, like super crispy, just for Issa, because that's how Issa likes it. So they did that. So when Molly asked her, hey, you gonna come over for Thanksgiving this year for pie? She was like, absolutely, I'm gonna come up in there, blah, blah, blah. But then Molly was being honest and being somewhat vulnerable and just she was saying that now that her and Andrew are exclusive, let's clap it up for exclusive. Molly is officially cuffed by someone, and I really hope that this lasts. I hope that it's healthy, and I hope, I don't want this to be another guy that like they either the guy ruins it or she ruins it. I don't want her to like end up getting her heart broken again and having to start over with another person. I want her to be happy with Andrew, and I want them to work it out, because even in their dynamic, I feel like they have a good sense of communication. Like even when things hit the fan, they both know how to be like, I'm acting dumb, and the other one's like, yeah, I was acting dumb too. And they know how to like come together and fix things. So I really want them to work. I really, really want Andrew and Molly to work, like forever. Molly was being vulnerable and asked Issa, hey, do you think that I should invite Andrew over for Thanksgiving? Because I was thinking about it, but I just don't know. This is where Issa fucked up. Issa said, y'all haven't been that exclusive that long, have y'all? Like 2 or 3 months? Don't pull no old Molly shit and scare that nigga away. Don't pull a old Molly and make that nigga run away. I think that's where Issa fucked up, was saying that. Like, that's some old Molly shit, and that would run him away. It's one thing to tell a friend that, hey girl, I know that y'all are exclusive now, but I don't know if it's at that level where you can invite him. Where inviting him would be appropriate at this time from my perspective. That's one way to say it. But don't say don't do no old Molly shit and scare niggas away, because that's shade. Her block party comes up and her working with canola oil comes up. Molly says, I don't know why you still acting like you okay with that. And I kind of get where Molly's coming from. It's not even the give up the block party kind of perspective. It's like a stop acting like you okay when you're not okay. Stop acting like you being in this predicament with this person that can advance your career, that's dating your ex-boyfriend, is not uncomfortable for you. Like, stop hiding that can somehow be hurting you, because it is. And we learned that later on in the episode when she's at dinner with her brother. So Issa's response is, it is all good. I just saw them together and blah, blah, blah. And it was all good. It was all love. And then Molly was like, well, good luck with that throuple. Like, so I'm like, okay, well, y'all just gonna be a happy throuple. Some little small jank like that. Issa is wildin'. Issa said, well, don't act like you weren't just in a throuple with Joe just not too long ago, bitch. Like, oh no, she did. Molly said, at least I'm not fucking a nigga for free meats and toiletries. Referring to TSA Bay. I was like, this is getting intense. And they nipped it in the bud and said they need to talk. And that they both agreed that Issa would come over for pie for Thanksgiving. And that's when they would have their conversation about what's going on between the two of them. Because they noticed that they've been off for a few months. So I'm like, okay, cool. They're going to eventually, like, they're making, at least they made a step to talk it out and work it out. So is it really always Molly's fault? Or is it blame on her and Issa's side? I know what I said last week. And I'm going to stand by it. I was right. Molly's trash. I think she's a Taurus or a Scorpio, and I think she needs to be dragged. It is what it is. I think she's trash. Sometimes. But I feel like this episode showed that Issa can be pretty reckless as well. She can be pretty reckless with her words, and when they're in a difficult space, that can easily make things spiral out of control. And it's like, I don't know, this makes you question a lot of things about what you think you know about the show, what you think about about these characters and where they're going.